No. You know, there's a lot about what's happening out there that makes me quite mad, quite pissed off, of how they handle some things and not others. And it drives me crazy. And I've learned that there's good and evil in all things. And you can take information and you can turn it in, and depending on whose hand it gets in, or who gets assigned to it, or whatever, that determines what's happening. And you have no control over it, and that makes it even worse, because you don't have any say in it. But I'll tell you what I've also learned. I've learned that the people who put affidavits in, the victims that put affidavits in, it's helping. See, there's this one group in northern Utah and southern Idaho that we investigated for going on 5 years. And we know they were performing satanic rituals and doing the things that were bad, and we knew they were higher up people in the local governments that were doing it. And nothing was happening. We turned in all that evidence and nothing was happening because we didn't have any affidavits from any of their victims. We would tell the stories of the victims, but the victims were too scared. Well, a couple months ago, I put a class on just like this in Salt Lake City in a big hotel right downtown. In fact, you could have thrown a rock and hit the Capitol. And 2 of the victims showed up in the meeting that it came to me a long time ago and told me the stories. And by the end of the 3-day seminar, they came up to me, gave me a hug, and said, "We're willing to put in affidavits now." And so I met with them the next morning before I flew out, and we wrote their affidavits. And I sent them in, and within a week, I had 3 special forces teams, and I had to drive overnight to get there. And then the next night, we hit 3 locations, and we arrested 95 people. And then we have other areas of the country where we can't seem to get anything done. And it pisses me off. And I don't know what to do about it.